Mushrooms, and these are really great. Is just get under here like this. Great to eat raw. Here we are in the northeastern Victoria.
Today I'm getting dropped off by 4-wheel drive in the Alpine region of northern Victoria, and I'll be on my own, drinking dirty water, sleeping under trees, and even eating leaves. And now I'm ready to jump off the back of the 4-wheel drive.
Here we are in the northeastern Victoria. I've just done my drop off, and I'm gonna live out here for the next few days. I'm Grylls, and join me on my adventure. What I'm gonna do today is show you how to survive out here. So, first of all, I'm gonna talk about the ground. Now, as you can see here, we've got some dung already there. Now that we can actually eat, but we've found something even better. These are some mushrooms, and these are really great. Now, unfortunately, we cannot eat these raw, so we're gonna have to cook them first. But what I'll do is keep it with me, and we'll be able to use that later on.
Eating mushrooms gives you 3 times more vitamins than a steak.
Watch out for a lot of dangerous shrubs and plants. This one here, I almost sliced my hands open just walking past it. So what you want to do is just kick them down as you go past. Right, so we've been walking for hours today, and I'm really getting dehydrated, but luckily we found a source of water. So what we want to do is just get down here.
Drinking dirty water like this should only be done as a last resort.
Get this stick and just see how deep this really is, and I can probably get in there in some spots of it, but obviously I don't want to get my feet wet because I'll freeze at night. So what I'm actually going to do is build some sort of platform to step on. So what I'm going to do is get quite a bit of sticks, all that sort of thing. Basically what I want to do, get some sticks here. These look really good. And what we want to do is just sort of build some sort of platform that I can stand on. And what this will do is allow me to keep dry and get a good drink of water.
Drinking this dirty water is taking a huge risk. And if there's bacteria in that water, I'll be dead within the hour.
Don't know how stable it will be, but we have to try. Okay, so we're here. We've got this. What we want to do is try and get some water. Now this water is probably filthy, but it's the only water we'll come across for a while. What I want to do with this is make some sort of cup. What we can do is not really nice, really horrible, but what I want to do is drink as much as I can, and then we're going to keep moving on. So anyway, what we want to do is find a really good spot to sleep. So we're going to head up this direction and see what we can find. Right, we're at the top of the hill now, and what we want to do is build some sort of shelter, because out here, if it rains or in the dark at night, it's really, really cold, and you can get seriously ill or even die. And this is really, really good. What we found here is a sort of hollowed out tree. What we want to do, just get some of this, just stick it up there, make sure we get all the poisonous spiders out in there. What we can actually do is this can be our starting point. Sit in here like this, and I can build some sort of shelter over me, and I can sit here if it rains or if it snows or if it's really, really cold. It's going to be really good once I get it all built. So what we want to do first, these plants are quite prickly, so you want to be careful. Is just break some of this off. Already got pricked there. What we want to do is break it off. Here's an easier one. We'll just grab that just like this. This is already dead. What we want to do is just start to sort of make some sort of, put the wood in there so we can build some sort of shelter. What we want to do next is grab all this bark. There's heaps of it all around. What we want to do is sort of just thread it through here like this and keep on going. Sort of break it through. What we want to do is cover this whole thing in the bark just like that.
To avoid being eaten by mosquitoes, cover the entrance of your shelter as best you can.
Right, so now as you can see here, I've built it up. Still needs a little bit of work, but we're just going to test it out now. So what I want to do is just get under here like this and see what it's like. And oh, I can imagine sleeping here. It'll be really, really warm and really good. What we want to do though is also get a bit of bark and sort of bury our legs in it. Get some sticks, some leaves, anything we can find. And what we want to do is just sort of, these are a bit prickly so I won't grab them. We want to just cover it, and with my cameraman just help me here, just put all this over me, really good. And then what I want to do is get my hat off, want to get in under here, just really squeeze in here. We've got a bit of room for my arm here, just get it right in here. And what we can do, put the hat over the face, just to keep the insects and the mosquitoes off, and we can go to sleep here. And this is, I can imagine how comfortable, this will be really comfortable at night. Right, so what we want to do now is, I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how to get down a bit of a cliff. Now what you want to do is you don't want to just jump off, because you could trip, you could break your leg, and you could die. You know, you never get found out here. So what we want to do is safely get down this hill. So what we want to do is get some sort of sticks here, grab onto them. What we want to do is just make sure we've got some sort of padding on the bottom there in case we do fall. So what we want to do now is just sort of jump off really carefully, and the best way to do that is creep right down like I am now. What we're going to do is just jump off just like that, and if you do it correctly you won't break a leg.
As you can see over there, we've found a kookaburra. What I'm going to do is try and kill it. Now these native birds are just great to eat raw, and these are full of proteins and vitamins. And if I can get this, I'll have had my fill. Even though these are an endangered species, I'm starving, and I'll go to any extreme measures just to get some food. When using rocks to kill any animal, what you want to remember is go straight for the head and do not miss. And if you miss, the kookaburra will get away. Unfortunately, the kookaburra gets away, and unluckily for me, I didn't get my dinner. And if you're not up to your game, it could cost you your life. While the kookaburra would have been a tasty meal, don't worry, there are plenty of other things to find out here in the wild. I'm now heading up to the mountains, where hopefully I'll be able to get something to eat.
Now this place is really, really hard to survive if you don't know what you're doing. Now, as you can see, it's just slate, it's all dry, there are some trees, we got a bit of water over there and everything, but you know, it's really hard to survive out here. You can see the mountains up there and all the snow. Now, what we want to do is make our way there eventually, but for now, I'm going to show you how to survive when there's no food and no water. Now, first of all, I've got some leaves on the tree here. Now, these are full of protein and vitamins, and they're just great to eat raw. Now, a really horrible taste. That was just horrible, but they're full of protein and vitamins, and it's better to eat them than go without. we're going to climb these rocks. Now, as you can see, these sort of rocks just fall down really, really easily, and you want to be very careful when climbing these rocks. So what you want to do is get down on the ground as close to the rocks as you can and climb up the rocks. And just being very careful to grab on all the time using your hands and your feet. And as you can see, we've had a bit of a fall. So what we want to do is get up over these mountains, and then we want to make our way over there back to civilization. We're just luring in the ducks now with a bit of bait. We're using bread for the bait because ducks love bread. And now we're just going to have a look at the ducks. There they all are, waiting to be killed.
Ever since I was a child, I've always found it fascinating to kill ducks.
Right, I'm just out in the bush here again. Now, what I'm doing now is, what's that over there? Oh, someone. It's someone who looks like they're out here as well.
Who's that there?
I'm Bear Grylls.
Nice to meet you. I'm lost.
Well, you're really lucky you found me. I'm an expert at survival. So, how long have you been out? For days. What we want to do is get you some water. How long since you've had some water?
I've been surviving on my own body's waste for days.
Right, well, what we want to do, I found some good water not long ago. What we're going to do, go get you some water, and we're going to really quickly try and get back to civilization, where you belong.
This man has been out here drinking his own pee and eating his own poo for days.
Upstream there is water.
And when you've got nothing left to do, the only thing you can do is eat your own poo.
What I made here. What I want you to do.
Looks like there's been a little avo tried to make a little.
No, that was me. I made that earlier to demonstrate how to drink water. So what I want you to do is drink as much water as you can.
I really need to get my fill. It's gonna be great. Oh, I'm on my hands and knees here. Oh, look at that water. Oh yes. Not the best tasting water, but I've had my fill. These are just great to eat.
We've found a duck here, and we're gonna try and kill it.
And looking over in the distance there, we can see a man-made building. It looks like me and my lost friend there have found our way back to civilization. No need to kill that duck now, but I think we'll do it anyway. And I think just about anyone can agree, there's nothing more fun than killing ducks. I'm Bear Grylls, and join me next time on another great adventure.